represents Estonia, 16-year-old Ksenia SIPUNOVA, and 23-year-old, no, they're both 16, pardon me, Miron, KORJAGIN.
And they will skate to Rhythm is a Dancer and Beautiful Life. Ksenia SIPUNOVA and Miron KORJAGIN representing Estonia, and another team that unfortunately falls victim to the risky twizzle element. And it's interesting because Miron had explained that he graduated school this summer, and at first it felt like freedom, but now he feels a little lost without the same structure that he's had over the past 12 years. And I think that's something that will of course be playing into the lives of these athletes as they graduate from high school and head towards that next junction in their life, whether or not that be full-time training or university or work indeed. So understandable, there's a little bit of dismay as to the life path to undertake as we look back at the performance. And here, this team choosing to do a curve lift. We've seen, I think, only rotational lifts from all the teams thus far, but there is an option to do curve lift or straight line lifts as an option, and you can see the 1 foot dismount from Miron is a level feature. Well recovered to be able to get the right forward outside second twizzle from Miron. Here, an uncalled choreographic spinning movement as transitional work. We just see a little bit of a lack of finesse, just needing to clean and refine the movement.
I think they're a little bit, you know, shattered a bit from that mistake.
Yeah.
So we're tighten up a little bit.
And of course, so you can see they're both in that look, so aware of the impact and the consequences of mistakes that are made, unfortunately. But free dance to come. The ice dance free dance takes place tomorrow. It's the last event of all the events at the Junior Grand Prix here in Riga. As you see, Miron just analyzing what happened. And they've worked hard through the off-season. They've trained in Oberstdorf, in Germany, Tallinn in Estonia, and now they're here in Latvia. They are committed to their development as a team. And it's just a little stumbling block.
We often talk about, or we always talk about, the mileage that's required to gain that type of experience through all the little things that you don't expect to happen. Don't happen in practice, but they do happen in competition. And this is an example here today for a number of the teams with little odd mistakes that they probably don't make at all or rarely in practice.
And we've talked also previously in other events about how sometimes mistakes made, it's like a little bit of an illness that is caught in the changing room as the next group of skaters come out to the ice, and the same disease has inhabited the performances of the next
a certain
skater.
vibe, certain vibe in the building, and it can be positive or negative. So wait for the scores. There were 3 elements under review. The technical panel can change speeds on their video replay, look at things in slow motion, make sure of the clarity of what they're looking for, the cleanliness of the turns or whatever. 33.43 for Ksenia and Miron, and that'll put them currently in the 12th place.